Good morning, it's your man, MrOgDfs, and this is my early slate breakdown. This is for the 3:30 p.m. slate on FanDuel for the NBA. I will be doing the main slate breakdown as well, but I'm going to go ahead and get to this one early for us. Up top, we got Spencer Dinwiddie, 8,200. He's hit or miss. He put up 250s, 2 out of the past 5. However, with Caris LeVert coming back today, I think that should reduce a little bit of his usage. Still, with a 2-game slate, he's in play, but I look to kind of pivot off of him to other plays today, like Kyle Lowry going up against Brooklyn. Brooklyn is 28th against possession, 40 minutes against Miami, 2 for 13 for 3. Tough go at it last couple games for Lowry. However, I think this is definitely a bounce back game for Toronto, much easier matchup. So I love Toronto today, and Kyle Lowry is definitely a focal point there. Dropping down, Ja Morant. Last time he was getting close. He was getting close to hitting value. He just hasn't hit it in so long. I'm gonna go ahead and keep pivoting away from him until he decides to want to, he can produce better. So DeAnthony Melton, I like his backup a lot more. Bounced back 21 minutes last time against the Kings. Put up 24 fantasy points, almost 6x last time, 7x3 over 7x3 back. I love Melton today. Landry Shamet with no Pat Bev in the mix. I like Shamet today. 3,900. He hit value 5x last time, so you gotta like Landry Shamet in that regard. And with PG-13 probably not playing, he's doubtful. He had to lead a game early last time. I like some of the clips too today, obviously, with that being the case, and he's one of them. So you want to address him. Now Robinson. Yeah, Robinson played 16 minutes last time. He put up 10 fantasy points, but I'm not really going to look for him. I think the better play is Shaman because he gets more consistent run there. On to the shooting guard, Fred VanVleet, up top, 7,700. Fred VanVleet took 16 shots last time. He only hit 3 of them, so I expect him to hit a lot more today against Brooklyn. I like VanVleet. He's in play. Lou Will with no PG-13, no Pat Bev. Oh man, he's a lock. He's 5,700. You just gotta lock him in today. There's no doubt about it. Dylan Brooks almost hit 5x the last 2 times. He's playing a little bit better, so you got to throw him consideration there. And then with the 2 Toronto guards, Terrence Davis, their minutes were reduced because it was a tougher game against Miami, but TD can bounce back today. Garrett Temple with Caris LeVert coming back. I'm not on Temple as much. And that currently is what. And then Patrick McCaw. Let me throw that out there. Patrick, his minutes were still up last time. 1 for 8 for the field against Miami. So Patrick McCaw still in play. We'll go ahead and give him the shout. Let's check out McGruder. 14 minutes. You got to expect. There's a possibility that some of that usage could go to McGruder today. So you really got to kind of watch the starting lineup with the clips. Whoever's pretty much starting or the guys that's cheap are the ones you want to kind of look for there. PG-13, moving on to small forward. PG-13 up top. Hopefully he can get him some rest today. OG Anunoby got put back into the starting lineup, and this is key because looks like almost 6x last time against Cleveland, and at 4,900, 7x last time against Miami. They raised his price to 52, which wasn't much. That's just a few $100. So you got to like a newbie bouncing back because he knows his job is at risk in terms of being a starter. Taurean Prince should bounce back, only 5,200. Took 13 shots, which is encouraging last time against Dallas. And then, at this point, they're back at home against Toronto. Toronto 22nd against small forward. So you got to like Taurean and Joe Harris as possible pivots today. Man, they went up on Mo Harkless. They know PG-13 probably going to be out. He been 3,800. Now all of a sudden he goes up to 5,100. So what? Y'all want to still raise his price? He gave you almost 9x in 25 minutes. He should play full run today. And I think, with Memphis being 24th against his position, he should still continue to produce. So I like him as well. I did mention Joe Harris. Musa. I did see that Musa played 17 minutes last time or on the first and put up on New Year's and put up 18 fantasy points. I think it may not be the same here today. I just wanted to throw a shout out there. Wilson Chandler, he's already been getting the run 25 minutes his last two around that angle, and he's been putting up 5x for you. So those are the people that I currently like at the position, and we'll go to power forward. Up top, obviously, you got Kawhi, 93. With the value you got here today, you're going to have to throw Kawhi in there. Even though he's not quite getting 5x, I think they'll need his usage a lot more, and he should have a good game, so he should be one of your core plays there. Serge Ibaka, last time out, last two has been right at the 5x mark or a little above, so, Serge should be in play. Jaren Jackson, Clippers 15 against his position, and he's getting right around that as well. So thing with Jared Allen, man, I really wish I could just go heavy on Jared, but the problem is his production has been minimalized as of recent, and 3 back he did put up 36 against Houston, but Jared Allen, his price is at an all-time low. If you just feel that, for he could get any kind of run, I would go there. However, Brandon Clark, his minutes were reduced last time. It was a little bit tougher matchup against the Kings. Put up almost 19 fantasy points. But the guy under him will get more runs. Should be Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. I think between the two, he should be a stronger play. Almost 27 fantasy points against Miami. It raised his production. So I like Hollis-Jefferson. And down low, Jermichael Green. He put up 25 minutes last time against Detroit. He seems like he's back in the flow, almost 28 fantasy points. So I like Jermichael at power forward. I like Green, Hollis-Jefferson, and Kawhi for the most part. I mean, you can mix the other guys in, but just from a core perspective, that's what I like. And all 4 centers are in play. I mean, J Val's got, the biggest upside, in my opinion, generally speaking. But DeAndre Jordan likes to come up in big games. This against Toronto. They'll need him down low coming in. So I like DeAndre. I like Montrez with no PG-13 or Pat Bev. I like seeing the 35 fantasy points, almost 36 last time against Detroit. That's very encouraging considering his last time doing that was the 20th of December against the Spurs. So that's awesome. And I just noticed Ivica Zubac is just getting more run. The last 4 games, he has become very consistent within the Clippers offense, putting up good fantasy production. 4 blocks last time against Detroit. So for that, Zubac is in play. So that is my current early slate breakdown for FanDuel. This is Saturday, January 4th, 2020. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you got any comments, please feel free to comment. Good luck today on the early slate. And once again, I will be back for a main slate breakdown. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you can stay abreast with that update, and have a great success today in FanDuel. I broke even yesterday. Could have did a lot better, but, to me, breaking even is also a win because, DFS can be tough sometimes. So just stay positive, stay encouraged, and do great today. Do big things. Take down them GPPs and them cash games. It's your man, MrOgDfs. I'll be back shortly. Peace.